And we're here with Rudeboy from Nigeria. The hashtag is Hey Anita in case you want to ask us anything. And Usha will be telling us about all your feedback later. So, how's the going?
I'm good. How is everybody?
Everybody's doing good. We're
I'm
doing
good,
just
I'm
fine.
good, thank you. I'm here in Kenya again, but this time just me.
All right. So Nigerian artist Rudeboy, also known as King Rudy, is one of the most respected artists in Africa. You went solo. How's that been for you?
It's been good. It's what I'll just use the word. What an experience. You know, it's another stage part of my life now that I'm seriously taking very serious now.
We can tell by the hits.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so now this time round when you came to Kenya, you were paired with Khaligraph Jones on Coke Studio, and you'll be telling us a little bit about that. But Khaligraph Jones took you to a particular area of Nairobi called Kayole yesterday. And we have videos and images of that, so we're going to let everybody see it, and then you can tell us a little bit about your experience.
All right, no problem.
Cool beans.
Let's see.
Technical issues, but we shall be back.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us about the experience when you went down to Kayole with Khaligraph Jones.
It's just like like back home in Nigeria, same old thing, you know. I'm surprised that someone like that kind of very talented artist came out from that certain area. And look, and I asked him one special question. You grew up here, or did you you left here and then went to America? He was like, no, he hasn't been to America for a long time. Just once he's been to America like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I'm like, and this guy is very good in the, in the studio. So the experience there was just very good. I met some people. Like it was more like home. Like in as much as some people were telling me when I was posting pictures, the location where I was there, people were telling me, be careful. I'm like, come on, this is Africa, man. We don't hurt people, you know.
Yeah,
so it was a very good experience, and I ate one snack, chipata.
Chipata?
Chapati.
Chapati. Was it chapati?
Chapati.
That is
I was waiting for
choice.
the beans. I was told it was good with the beans, but I waited for the beans. I couldn't stay long, so I had to go. I just ate the chapati like that.
Well, you're still around because you're now debuting on Coke Studio, and you're going to be working with Khaligraph Jones, so there will definitely be a chance for you to try the chapati and beans.
Exactly.
And there's also this other way you do it where you put an egg there and you roll it as well. There's just very many ways to enjoy the chapati. It's something we all love very, very much.
Chapati. Why don't you just put beef or chicken inside and just call it what's it called? Shawarma. Chapa shawarma.
It's a bit different from the tortilla bread. It's just made completely differently. It's a fun experience to make it as well, and very few people can actually do it right.
Okay.
But I'm being made aware that the pictures from when you went to Kayole yesterday are available now, so they're what you're seeing on the screen now.
Yeah, exactly. This was just when the crowd came.
You guys found a way to make the place look so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like music video material.
Exactly. That was the first thing I said. I said, if this was in my country, I would shoot a lot of videos because those are very good locations for like street videos.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a very good experience for me there, man.
Would that be a consideration now that you're working with Khaligraph Jones on Coke Studio? What should we expect from you guys?
I would just say this, shout out to Coke Studio for bringing me and him together, but I'm looking beyond Coke Studio now because there's something we're working on. If I say a song is different, but we had a serious discussion of doing like an EP together.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. We can't wait to see what is it. Do you have like a timeline of when you want to make that happen?
That will be after my album because I'm dropping my album next year, early next year.
Oh, nice.
So when I'm done with the album, then the EP I'm gonna do maybe at least 5 or 6 songs. Together.
Nice. Do you plan to feature any Kenyan artists on the album? Is it complete, or whom have you featured so far?
It's strictly both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, strictly just.
But for your album next year?
Okay, for my album, yeah, definitely Khaligraph is inside, and I don't want to stick on too much on the Kenya because I still have to deal with other Africans. You know, I'm just somebody that shares the love for everybody.
Okay.
So, but I'm still gonna pick one person from the east part of Africa.
All right.
Eastern part of Africa. It could be Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, somebody, and then just share the love for everybody. Khaligraph is somebody that I respect. I've never met him before, but one time I posted his video when I saw it. This song he did with a lady, they were rapping and they was talking about in the industry, what is going on in the industry.
Yeah.
And I just heard it, I just recorded the video, I posted it, I said, this is what they call hip hop. When you're not scared, when you're just speaking your mind, it's like speaking reality.
All right.
And that was it. And when I came and I saw him, I was like, so it's you? He said, yeah. So, and I never knew the name.
All right.
Exactly.
So if you're wondering what Rudeboy and Khaligraph Jones would sound like, here's a clip of them doing a tidbit together. You know what Ngori means?
I don't know, but it sounds fun.
It is. It's basically when something's cool. So you'd say something like chapati ngori, like it's a dope thing.
So I was just, they were just saying it, and I just saw the tempo just rising. I'm
Yeah.
like, Paul, you better join these people because you don't know what they're saying. If they're initiating everybody, let me join, initiate myself, and I just have to join them. But I think I must give Khaligraph. I think this is why what music is like in Africa.
Yeah.
Somebody coming out from nowhere and he has so many followers, and when I say followers, I'm talking about the real people, the people you grew up with, and
Yeah.
that's what makes you an artist. Don't feel too big, and that's one thing I always tell myself. I don't care how long I've been in the industry, I don't care what I've done, what I've achieved. If you're not touching people's life, sometimes people think it's about touching people's life, maybe giving them money or whatever.
Yeah.
No, if you're not touching people's life, if you're not touching them in a way, like in a positive way, like giving them hope that, look, I came out from this place and it could be your turn tomorrow. That's it. But most times, some people just, once they make it big, they ignore.
All right.
You know, and to me, it's not complete. You're not an artist for me.
Are there any projects you're working on in Nigeria in order to help the population?
Well, how do you expect me? I'm not the government. How do I control the population in Nigeria? If the government cannot, who am I?
Okay.
You know, but you see, most times I see people complain, especially when it has to do with government issues. They try to tell artists to speak and to speak. Trust me, we've done everything. We've tried. We've done songs, you know, by hitting back to the politicians, you know, but it doesn't work. But now I believe that thing they always say, it starts with us.
Yes.
Who are they governing? It's not us. You can tell them, you have the power, just go and vote them out.
All right.
That's how it works. But most time people think you should speak and speak. Who are you talking to? People, and especially today's generation, people have power on their Instagram.
Yeah.
People tell you, no, we're going to do this, we're going to support. End up, they sit at home with their data and just type. We're talking about movement. You know, so I can't control the population in my country.
All right.
It's getting worse, and the hustle is getting tough for some people. So what I just think and I wish they could do is, it's hard time, especially the youth. I'm not speaking for my country. I'm speaking generally in Africa. Okay, Africans, I think it's about time we just try. If they keep saying we're the leaders of tomorrow, which of the tomorrow are we talking about? Are we talking about 50 years time?
Yeah.
So that we'll not get old like them. No, we should start thinking young.
All right.
You know, so that's it.
Okay, so let's bring it back home to Coke Studio real quick. So you've been in the industry for over a decade. You're one of the most celebrated African artists. You have collaborated with some of the biggest stars in the world.
Yeah.
So what do you feel is different or challenging about Coke Studio Africa?
I think, first of all, I have to tell everybody, Coke Studio is not for, you can be an artist, but it's not for every artist. Okay, the difference between Coke Studio and my usual life in the studio, it's more like, they say back home in the studio, you can record a song. If you're not feeling it, you can leave it and come back maybe the next day.
Yeah.
But see, Coke Studio is like a boot camp. It's like somebody bringing you back, like putting you in the university, and you're in the hostel. 6:30, they come, they wake you up, you go. Everything has time.
Yeah.
You know? So because of that, it's going to be a problem, because you are concentrating trying to get a song fast because you have limited time, and it's very difficult. So that's why I say it's not for everybody. If you have to, if you want to succeed in like in Coke Studio, you have to be a studio gangster. Studio gangster.
All right then.
Studio gangsters are people like me. I sing, I produce, I do engineering, I do everything. You have to have that because if not, something they give you like a task for 3 hours, you might end up doing that for 24 hours. But shout out to Khaligraph because I used to think I was the fastest person in the studio ever. Like, put me in the studio.
Do you freestyle or do you write?
I don't write, I just freestyle.
Dope.
So, when we got to the studio with Khaligraph, the producers played like 2 beats for us and we're trying to select which one. I just say, you know what? These 2 beats, I'm feeling one. I want to just do the chorus of this song I'm having in my head. And here am I, under 15 minutes, I did the chorus of the song. Now it's for me to create the body now. And while I was doing that, already Khaligraph understands that, okay, this is what Paul is trying to say in the song, this is the storyline. And when I stepped down from the booth and he went up, and this guy raps like, I think he's the African LL Cool J for me. Dope. You know those kind of people that when they rap would love, you could hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
And this guy talks as somebody that has been to America. He's never been to America.
Oh, there's this accent thing. We normally do it here in this country. We download accents as we go along, but we do it very well.
When I before online.
All right, so as we wrap up, you've had a very fantastic journey. What would you say have been some of your most memorable moments as an artist, as you continue to build more, as you continue as a solo artist?
I think changing the face of African music. We came into the industry when, sorry for me to say this because I've seen that, even when I came to Kenya first, I saw the TV station, the kind of videos I was seeing, then what is happening in my country too.
Okay.
Changing the face of African music is more like, you know, back then, when you see African musicians, they want to shoot a video, it's like they go to the garden, get 3 or 4 women, you know.
Call your friends.
Exactly.
Just
you
do
know,
the thing.
we'd never, because we have the equipment, okay?
Yeah.
And like, as young guys, we're working so hard. But the problem is that we don't have the equipment. The way we see all those Jay-Z and everybody, it's just equipment that's making them look that way.
Yeah.
The videos they were shooting. Yeah. So we looked at it and said, you know what? I don't want to belong here. Where is the biggest equipment do they have in this Africa? I don't want to go to very far. And from there, we tried to go to South Africa. The film they use in shooting a movie, that's what we used in shooting the likes of Do Me, No One Like You, Funanya, those songs. And we did that. And when we shot that, people started thinking these P-Square guys are from America.
Yeah.
Because now they're seeing the quality.
Yeah.
So before you know that, foreign artists started wanting to do collab with us, like the Akon and the Rick Ross, and we had with T.I. So you just notice that somebody. So what we did was just more like we think ahead. So when we not succeeded, guess what? Record labels started looking for us. They want to sign us. Sorry, I can't sign because they want to sign you and relocate you to America. That's not my dream for Africa.
Yeah.
I want to stay at home and build my own people too.
Okay.
So that was the plan.
So we want to play for your home people on one of your new jams right here, right now. Any last words before we get into the song?
To all my fans, to all P-Square fans, I know you guys are heartbroken, but just take it like one step, like it's part of life, you know. I was in a situation where I never had any choice than just to move on because I waited for some time before I moved on. But and to you guys, to all the artists in Kenya, those people that are trying to replace us in future, what I want you guys to try and do is just try and be unique. Don't sound like somebody because trust me, you can never overshadow that person. Try and be unique, number one. And plays are played, okay, to all the media in Kenya. I know you guys are supporting them, but please do more because
we shall.
Nigerians did it for us. It was tough too, but they just put us in the map in the whole world. And trust me, you guys have already started doing that for the South Soul and the rest, but there should be more.
All right.
All right.
We shall take that to heart. Coming up next, Fire Fire by Rudeboy, right here on The Trend. The hashtag is Hey Anita. Thank you so much for coming through. 10,000% appreciated. Looking forward to seeing you in the new season of Coke Studio.
Definitely, I'm live.